Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there was a reason why the 2010 Constitution of Kenya separated power in this country when it comes to governance and politics. Before, we had ministers who were members of parliament. But nowadays, you cannot be a politician and at the same time you want to serve in the cabinet as a minister. The only people who are allowed in the cabinet to serve and be political leaders are just two people, the president and his deputy. For them, the constitution is allowing them. The rest, you should not hold into a political office. Why? To avoid making that office a political office, to gain political mileage, but just to serve the people, to be a neutral person. It is because now, after election, you want to serve those who voted for you and those who did not vote for you. So if you make that office political office, it means you are trying to distance away the people or the community that did not vote for that candidate. That is the separation here. Because we are all taxpayers, we pay tax for even the president and his office to be funded, including those ministers, to get their salary. For us to do development, even if it is borrowing, still through our taxes, we have to refund the money. So that was the reason behind this. And so yesterday, Winnie Odinga attended the burial service of Senator Onyonka's mother in Kisii. And she talked about this issue where she rebuked CS for Treasury, John Mbadi, for turning a Treasury office into a political office. In her own words, National Treasury of Kenya is not a political office. It is not your office to abuse us and talk to us the way you want. Hiyo ndio ofisi ya kulinda dhamana ya pesa ya wananchi. This is Winnie Odinga lecturing John Mbadi for his behavior of now turning that office into a political office to receive politicians there and discuss politics.
Treasury is not a political office. The National Treasury of the Republic of Kenya is not a personal office. The National Treasury of the economy of the largest economy in East and Central Africa is not a platform for you to abuse us and talk to us however you want. That is where we carry our economy. Kazi ya hiyo ofisi, unajua kazi ya hiyo ofisi ni kulinda how would you say it? Ni kulinda thamani ya pesa ya wananchi. Who said wajaluo wajui Swahili? Umesikia?
Now, after Winnie Odinga's statement, Babu Owino, who is part of Linda Wananchi, got a chance again to address the mourners. And Babu Owino is extending an olive branch to Winnie Odinga. And he described the difference between Linda Wananchi and Linda Ground. Linda Ground is attached to ODM party, where Oburu Odinga is now the party leader. So, in Babu Owino's own words, he said that Linda Wananchi haina ubaguzi, wanakaribisha kila mtu na hawafukuzi watu. But Linda Ground, the current ODM, yenye sio ODM ya Raila Odinga, that remained with the leadership of the party, it is something different. So she must make a decision and join Linda Wananchi and avoid joining the Oburu Odinga side. Get out from the pond and join or come to the ocean. So the Oburu side is a pond. But Linda Wananchi is the ocean. This is now Babu Owino speaking to Winnie Odinga and encouraging her to join their side.
Mrengo wa Linda Mwananchi haina ubaguzi. Umeona Linda Mwananchi iko na principles wengi sana hapa. Na katika ile timu ya Linda Ground umeona hakuna watu huko. Wale watu wa ODM walibaki na chama. Watu wa Linda Mwananchi walibaki na wananchi na wenye chama. Kwa hivyo dada yangu venye alikuwa hapa Winnie Odinga, nilikuwa nataka nimwambie na ninajua atapata hii ujumbe. You must move away from that pond and come to the ocean. This is where there is life. Kwa sababu saizi hii ODM yenye iko sahi si ile ODM ya Raila Amolo Odinga. Hii ni ODM bandia. Na la mwisho, siku yenye tutakuja pamoja kama principles ambao mmeketi hapa. Linda Mwananchi iko na principles 16. Pale hakuna ubaguzi, hakuna kusema huyu Kibagendi simama. Huyu ni principle. Saa zile tutakuja negotiation, tutasema huyu lazima apate kiti yake. Lazima kila mtu ambaye ako Linda Mwananchi, including Babu Owino. Babu Owino will be the next governor of Nairobi. Nataka niwashukuru, tuko tayari kufanya kazi na Matiang'i, tuko tayari kufanya kazi na Kalonzo. Mmeteseka sana bwana Kalonzo. Wewe hata last minute au kuku unataka position na tukaoshwa kule. Huyu Matiang'i alikuwa kwenye ofisi, alikuwa amehangaikia pia baba kutujaribu tupate kiti. Lakini kwa bahati mbaya yule mwizi alienda mbele yetu. Lakini kama tungeshika tu Chebukati siku ya leo baba angekufa.
Asante sana. Si ameongea vizuri? Asante sana babu. Sasa mheshimiwa Ususi.
Now, which way for Winnie Odinga? Where should Winnie Odinga be? Having looked on how she's addressing issues, the way she has addressed a CS in the cabinet, and the kind of response she's receiving from the ground. Where should Winnie Odinga go to? Where is her political future? Iko wapi? Kwa Oburu, Linda Ground, ama kwa kina Sifuna na Babu Owino, Linda Wananchi? Where can she have her aspirations heard very well without being coerced and all that, and speak to the government without fear? Iko wapi? This is a discussion I would want us to have on this Punchline today, but before we go deep into that, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, if you check, the truth is that John Mbadi is trying to prove a point in the Ministry of Finance or Treasury by receiving politicians there and trying to show that the Nyanza region is in government and all that kinds of attempts. That is what he's trying to do here. He is even playing politics. And by the way, even the entire cabinet of President William Ruto should not play politics. But unapata mtu kama the party leader of Maendeleo Chap Alfred Mutua, yeye ni party leader, yeye ni mwanachama, he's donning in the maroon colors of the party, lakini yeye bado ni minister, which is wrong. Akina John Mbadi, Opio and the rest. they totally get it wrong. But they are here really telling us how they are serving the people. But Ruto just went back to the old constitution of Moi, which allowed him to choose ministers who are politicians. That is it. So definitely, when you look on the tone, the statement from Winnie Odinga, her heart is with the Linda Wananchi. That is where her thought and everything and wish. But her body is just on the other side. This is the reality. Mawazo ya Winnie Odinga iko na kina Babu Owino na Sifuna. That's why she has been able to confront John Bad. That's why she can speak like that. But you find that now she's forcing herself or being forced to stay with the current ODM leader ground. It is not her own wish to be there. So what can she do? If she wants her political future to grow, she must get out of that comfort zone and join the struggling forces, Linda Wananchi. Let her join that side and she can have that freedom to speak whenever she feels to speak and express herself without any fear. And yes, the people will make a decision. So that is what I was able to see in that burial service. And so far, I don't know your views. So please let us meet in the comment section to continue with our discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.